Hey there guys, Rich Leeper here, your friendly neighborhood personal trainer, gym owner, all around fit dude. Gonna make a video for my 1-year anniversary for total knee replacement surgery and the recovery that happened. I haven't made one of these in a long time. I think I did a 1, 2, 3, 6 month, and I don't think I've done one after that. So it's been a full year. So I was tagged in a comment on YouTube saying, so where are you at after a year? How do you feel? And generally 1 year is what my doctor said you should be feeling fairly normal, should be pretty much recovered and healed after a year. Everyone is different, give or take several months to, 6 months to 18 months, whatever is what they say the average is to recover from a knee replacement. And I'm kind of right there. I would say my knee is healed for sure. The bones are healed, the ligaments have adapted, all that stuff. I wouldn't say I'm completely 100%. Lost a lot of mass and muscle strength during that time. Sorry, I'm really out of breath. Just got done with my weekly run, which I'll hit on that here in just a sec. But so 1 year after knee surgery, here's where I'm at. I am doing everything I could do before surgery without pain. How's that sound? That's a pretty fair assessment. Without pain. Am I doing it as well? Probably not. I mean, like I said, the knee bends better than it has before surgery. It's still weaker in terms of muscular strength. Still get a little bit of tendonitis in that quad and a little bit of the IT band catching a little bit from time to time, but it's not enough to stop me really. So when I'm warmed up, I can do deep squats, I can do lunges, I can do one-legged hops, I can run. As you can see, I just got done running on a nice brisk morning, 3 miles this morning at like an 8:39 minute pace, somewhere in there. Didn't check my Garmin, but if you compare that to where I was before surgery, it's still slow. It's still not where I was running wise, but I don't think I'll ever be back where I was running wise. Can't put on enough miles on this leg, or I shouldn't, should I say. Shouldn't put enough miles on this new knee to be as good as I was at running. Perfectly fine running, perfectly capable of running distance, even running sprints, which I don't do that much of yet either, but the doctor does say this thing will last you 40 years if you don't run much or at all. It'll probably last you 20 if you run a ton on it. So estimation, of course. So don't run a ton. I will run probably a little more than I am now. I do want to get a little better at running, and that means more running. But I can lift fine. I can box jump. I can bend my knee really well. Can squat below parallel. The pain from the surgery is gone, and now it's just like the muscles and ligaments adapting still a little bit 1 year later. Like I said, the IT band catches just a smidge. But my takeaway after 1 year, I don't regret doing it. I am 100% like, yeah, I'm ready to do the next one here next year probably. My right knee is starting to degrade a little bit, so I'll probably end up doing that one in the upcoming year. But yeah, things I can do that I couldn't do before surgery. I can run smoothly, pain-free. That's great. I can jump, I can squat, I can lunge. I can not sit on my feet, of course. I have about 143 degrees of flexion and full straightness in this knee, which again is much better than pre-surgery, but nowhere near ass to grass squatting or sitting on my haunches like I always wanted to, which I haven't been able to do since I was in my 20s anyway. But still, really happy with the results in the end. Got a lot of work still to do to get that musculature back. My left leg is still noticeably skinnier than my right, and noticeably weaker, but it's coming along. I'm building some muscle. I'm a personal trainer. I know what progressive overload is. I know how to strengthen my legs and work towards a goal, which I'm doing. But yeah, I would say I'm pretty much back doing everything I could before surgery, and I'm being a very fit guy. That means competing in events, lifting competitions, functional fitness competitions. I will say my only regret, and this is a very small thing, that I probably pushed to come back to my competitive self a little quicker than I should have. I did a DecaFit, I did a CrossFit competition, and I was able to do them, but I wasn't able to do them as well as I wanted to. For sure, I could go through all the moves, I could do all the things, but I wasn't in peak form at that point. I think it was 9 months into my recovery when I started doing that stuff. Probably a little too soon to be competing. Now, being 1 year later, I think I am ready to up my game and start being competitive again. Not that I am going to compete hard. I'll do like Masters Division stuff, age group stuff. Never really an elite athlete after all, but pretty athletic dude. And I like showing off a little bit. So of course I enter competitions to prove myself and a little bit of comparison to others kind of thing. But more just to show that I'm still there. I'm still with it, still got it. And yeah, many more years of fitness fun to come. So guys, stay tuned. Ask any questions below if you want. Anyone going through this knee surgery thing, ask questions if you want. I'm more than happy to give my opinion on stuff and tell you how I got through stuff. Those first 3 months were hell. The next 3 months was just working hard. And then 6 months through now is just trying to get back in shape. So more updates to come and more fun posts to come about my fitness. So talk to you all later.